Hello everyone, Easy here, and if you know me, you know I absolutely love the GameCube. I've been playing it for years now. Throughout each year, it just kept on getting closer to becoming my favorite console. And you know, one of the main reasons why I love the GameCube so much is because of all these memories I have playing it. And I would love for you guys to hear about these memories. So stick around and let's talk about the old times together. While the hot sun pierced the ground during the summer, I was usually in my room playing Animal Crossing on the GameCube. No surprise considering I literally gushed about this game in my last video, but this is just what I did during my summers. I remember one time I wanted to see how tan my character could get, so I just left him at the beach for almost the whole day, and I was hysterically surprised on how dark his skin got. When I think about playing Animal Crossing on the GameCube during the summer, you know, I'm not really sure why I think about tanning my character. It could have been because I left the CRT TV on all day and the high frequency noises or some mumbo jumbo like that, but hey, that just comes to my mind for some reason. Anyways, I digress. Playing Animal Crossing in the summer has just become a tradition that I do. Ever since the first summer I played Animal Crossing, man, I couldn't get enough of it. So after that summer, when the next summer rolled around, I was like, you know, it's Animal Crossing time. Then the next summer, Animal Crossing time. Next summer, it's Animal Crossing time. Boy, it was. Because me and Coleman, yeah, this tradition caught on to Coleman too. We still both, every summer, play Animal Crossing on the GameCube specifically. Each summer I go through and play the game, I always learn something new, and it always brings me back to the very first summer I played Animal Crossing. When I first got the GameCube, we had our own private property with acres and acres of land. As a kid, I loved exploring out in the nature and seeing what all kinds of new things I could find. This is one reason why I love to play the game Pikmin so much. The game was set out in nature, and it focused on exploring and finding a whole bunch of new things. I remember before I had Pikmin, I used to watch old laggy YouTube videos about it on our awful internet at the time, and the game just really interested me. Eventually, I saved up a good amount of money, and then came the day that I was able to buy Pikmin. My excitement was overflowing when I got Pikmin. And I remember each day I would go outside, and when the sun was about to set, I would come right back inside and play Pikmin. At the time, I found the game to be really hard, but I still really enjoyed playing it. And just some of those memories of being outside and then coming back in and playing Pikmin, there's something that I really love about those memories. These last two memories I have to share with you guys are somewhat recent, but they're still really special to me. And besides, why look back on old memories when you can make new ones? I've always loved to invite friends over to play some games, specifically GameCube games. And with all of the multiplayer games on the GameCube, I gotta say, none of them really trump Super Monkey Ball. I think around the first time I played Super Monkey Ball, me and Coleman were both new to the experience. And while I was enjoying the challenge of the game, Coleman said something like, "That's it, I'm never playing this game again." And just the way he bursted out in frustration was hilarious to me. Thankfully, Coleman cooled down, and we still play Monkey Ball just about every game night. Although this is my first memory playing Super Monkey Ball, it's not the one I cherish. The one I cherish is when we played Super Monkey Ball one night and recorded it on the channel. That night we all broke out of our normal personalities and became raged and frustrated monsters of Monkey Ball. I'm usually a pretty calm person, so when I get mad, it's kinda hilarious to see me just break out and, you know, all up in your face, mad and frustrated, because I don't do that a whole bunch, but that's what Monkey Ball will make you do. And that's why when we recorded it, it was just such a good memory. I can look back at that recording and laugh at it for years to come.
No! It's so close! Come on! Up! Up! Up!
Me and Coleman also hung out a lot that night. We went to Game Exchange and I was looking for Super Monkey Ball 2, but sadly I couldn't find it. But that just shows how much I enjoy playing the game. One summer, I tried to make a huge video on Super Mario Sunshine. Despite playing the game in the past, I never actually beat the game. So that summer, I spent a very large chunk of my time beating Super Mario Sunshine and writing a very large script just about my thoughts on the game. This was one of the most challenging videos that I ever had to make. I spent hours and hours editing the video and recording clips of Super Mario Sunshine gameplay. Sadly, the video never got uploaded due to its big size and all of the edits it contained. I could go more in depth on this and exactly why and how it didn't get uploaded, but that's really besides the point. You see, usually after a big play session of Super Mario Sunshine, I would go and talk and just hang out with my mom. It was something that I really cherished doing. Me and my mom spent a lot of time together that summer, and when I think of playing Super Mario Sunshine and trying to make that giant video, I don't really think about how the video flopped and how I was getting super frustrated at Super Mario Sunshine because of those stinking physics and camera. Oh man, I could go on and on about that. I think about the time I spent with my mom, because little did I know that that was the last summer I would have with her.